it's Rachel here, and today I'm going to be filming for you guys a long-awaited Wine Talks with Rachel unpopular book opinion tag. For today's edition of Wine Talks with Rachel, I am going to be drinking a Moscato again because honestly, I need to get rid of the Moscato that I had. I had two bottles. I bought two bottles. I bought a bottle of Roscato and I bought a bottle of Moscato, and I'm finding that I prefer Roscato, which is a sweet red, as opposed to the Moscato, which is more of like a dessert white. But I really just need to get rid of the Moscato, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just drinking what I've got. So also, isn't this glass hilarious? Like, it says girly girl on it, and I am the furthest thing from a girly girl. But I got this at a bridal shower, and my actual bridal shower is this Saturday, and I am quite looking forward to it. Although it's kind of weird to me because I feel like bridal showers, like, that makes you like an adult, like it's an adult thing. But October 3rd is my bachelorette party, so I'm looking very forward to that. Also, I'm not going to apologize to you guys for my absences, because I feel like I've broken record at this point, and I feel like you already know why I have not been filming as much as usual. But yeah, so let's go ahead and let's get this started. So I will go ahead and link down below the creator of the tag, and I'm almost 100% sure that Riley from Riley Marie 1196 tagged me, so thank you, Riley. And if you guys don't know, this is 9 questions that are related to unpopular opinions. I just want to state really quickly that this is just my opinions on all these books. If these are your favorite books, that is totally cool. I am super glad that they are your favorite books. If these are your favorite authors, that's awesome too, but everybody has different book tastes, and these are just some books that I didn't have high expectations of, or some books that I really enjoyed that not a whole lot of people really enjoyed. So everybody has different opinions. It's cool. Let's embrace it. Let's get this started. Here's my questions. The first question is a popular book or series that you didn't like. So everybody, I feel like everybody knows the answer to this one because I talk about it like all the freaking time. But I already got rid of the books themselves, and they were the City of Bones or the Immortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. I only read the first book, but I did not like it enough to where I did not want to continue with it. I don't like any of the characters. really hated Jace. I really hated Clary, and I just couldn't get into it, so I ended up finishing it, but I will not be continuing with the series. But another book that I wanted to mention that I didn't necessarily hate the book, but I still have so many feelings towards it that I'm not sure how, I'm kind of on the fence about it, and that's going to be Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. Now, this is a very well-loved book. People love this book. It is a lot of people's favorite books ever, and while I really enjoyed this book, I was really bothered by a lot of the infidelity in here. I mean, there's so much infidelity in here, it really, really kills me. And I understand that it was done tastefully and really realistically, but I wonder that because it was done so realistically, if that's why it bothered me as much as it did. I don't know, but although I really like this, I had a lot of problems with it, so there we go. Question number 2. A popular book or series that everyone else seems to hate, but you love. Most of the time, if people hate a book, I tend to hate the book as well, so I don't know if what that says about me. But I haven't heard a whole lot of people talk about this trilogy, and the people that I have heard talk about it don't particularly like the series that much, but I really enjoyed it. Even though it's got some problems, I really enjoyed it, and so for that, it's going to be The Chemical Gardens Trilogy by Lauren DeStefano. Now, I have all 3 books. I have them all in hardcover. I love the covers. The model is stunning, but I really, really like this trilogy. I Inhale read it. This was one of the first trilogies that I completed last year. I think the writing is beautiful. I love Lauren DeStefano's writing style, and I don't know, I really enjoyed this trilogy, and most people that I hear that read it didn't really enjoy it. They had a lot of problems with it, and I'm not saying it's a perfect trilogy, but I did really enjoy it. Question number 3. A love triangle when the main character ended up with a person you did not want them to end up with, or an OTP that you didn't like. So I have 2 for this one, and one is a recent one, and you probably all know who I'm talking about when I get to that one. But the first one is the one that's been going around for everybody, and that's going to be the Grisha trilogy. I am so... When I read the 3rd book and saw who the main character ended up with, I flinched so hard because I was so upset. I did not like who they ended up with. I thought that that was a horrible choice. I hated how the book ended. It made me so mad. I'm still talking about it to this day. No. The second one where the main character ended up with a person that I didn't want to end up with is going to be in Queen of Shadows, the 4th book in the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. Oh my freaking god. The 4th book, that OTP thing, no girl, no. Number 4, a popular genre that you hardly reach for. For me, this is going to be a cross between contemporary, YA contemporary, and YA paranormal romance. I'll be honest with you, I don't know that I've ever read a paranormal romance YA novel, and I browsed my shelves quite a bit, and I don't think I've ever read a paranormal YA, and I also don't reach for contemporary very often, which is kind of funny because I've been getting sent arcs and books from Penguin Random House, and they're specifically geared towards Penguin young readers, and I don't really read a whole lot of contemporaries, so I think it's kind of funny that I've been getting sent Penguin young readers contemporaries. Well, don't get me wrong, I'm extremely grateful, and I have read the ones that have been sent. I just think it's funny that I've been getting sent those because I don't really reach for them that often, so... Question number 5. A popular or beloved character that you do not like. Okay, so I'm gearing up for this one because I don't know if people are going to agree with me or not, but I did not like Q, Quentin, whatever, the main character of Paper Towns. I read Paper Towns when I went through my John Green, gotta read everything by John Green stage. I read The Fault in Our Stars like 4 times, then I read Looking for Alaska like immediately afterwards, and then I read Paper Towns immediately afterwards, and then I stopped. I really enjoyed The Fault in Our Stars. I also really enjoyed Looking for Alaska, but I did not like Paper Towns. I did not like Q. Q to me is extremely obsessive and creepy and stalker-like, and if anybody did to me what the main character, what Q does to Margot in this book, I would probably get a restraining order on them because that is freaking creepy. I could not get into this like warped idea of love. It freaked me out. I did not like it. There you go. Question number 6. A popular author that you can't seem to get into. For this one, I have gone with Jenny Han. I read all of the Summer Trilogy by Jenny Han. I also read P.S. I Love You by Jenny Han, and this is P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han, which I picked up because it was $12, and I still have not read this yet. Now, here's my thing. I like Jenny Han's writing style. It's simple, it's easy to get into, it's fast-paced, but I don't like any of her main characters. I didn't like Laura Jean, I didn't like Belly, I didn't like Conrad, and she's an author to me that writes, her writing is geared more towards like younger preteens, and being that I'm 25, it's just really hard for me to relate to her main characters, so sorry, Jenny Han. Question number 7, a popular book trope that you're tired of seeing. So this one is going to be really funny for me, but this is the book trope that I am tired of seeing. You have this main female character who rises up from the bottom. She's like in the slums, and she's this ordinary girl, and then all of a sudden, bam! She is the super important person. She is the ruler of something. She is the key to saving the world. This 16-year-old girl is the key to saving the entire world. It kills me. And what kills me even more is that she is always flat-chested. Now, I've mentioned this before, and I almost want to do a book talk or a character talk about of how authors write their female characters. I can't stand it. I'm always seeing these flat-chested girls that think that they are so plain and so ugly, but really everybody thinks they're the most beautiful things on this earth, but it's the flat-chested part that kills me. Why is it that authors can't write female characters that have big boobs? I don't get that. I don't understand. Like, there are all kinds of shapes and sizes in females. Why are all our YA main characters flat-chested? I don't get that. I have big boobs. Maybe I want to read about a character with big boobs. Why is that a problem, authors? Give me big boobed female characters. Question number 8, a popular book series that you have no interest in reading. For me, this is going to be the Vampire Academy series by Rochelle Mead. I have zero interest in reading those. I actually got rid of all those books. The way that I see it is when I see people reading those books, they enjoy like 1 or 2 books out of the whole thing, and there's like 6 books. And although I would like to read the Bloodlines or the spin-off series to it, because I've heard those are vastly better than the Vampire Academy, I don't want to read the Vampire Academy series books to get to those, so I'm just not going to. I just really don't have any interest in reading them, so I'm not. And finally, number 9, the saying goes, the book is always better than the book, but what movie or TV show adaptation do you prefer than the book? For me, and I'm going to like cop out because I think this is close to what most people are saying, but it's going to be the Hunger Games movie adaptations. They are so boss, I am telling you. I love Catching Fire, I love the Hunger Games, I love Mockingjay, I loved all the books, but those movies are boss. Like Jennifer Lawrence killed it playing Katniss. Killed it. So every time I see the movies, I'm just like, God, I want to go reread the books. But I really like these, but I really, really like the movies. Even with the like changes, like the Mockingjay pen, how she gets it, like even with the changes, I still really, really, really like the movies. Okay guys, that's everything for me today. That's going to be the Unpopular Book Opinions tag. I had a lot of fun doing this, and if you guys have any comments, questions, go ahead and leave me them down below. Again, this has been a Wine Talks with Rachel, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.